Hey everyone, TS Hawkeye here for another retro toy review. I want to talk about the Marvel Universe Storm figure that I have. It's I've mentioned before, I got 14 figures in one day for $70, $5 a figure. Storm was one of the figures I got. She was probably the first one that I grabbed. I love the character of Storm, you know, uh, a weather goddess from Africa, but her character's been so fleshed out that she's probably top five of my favorite characters. So let's look at the figure. It's I think this may have been from a box set. I'm not sure. It's she does have her giant size X-Men costume. She's got her tiara. She's got her cape. It's legs are bare, but the boots. So, first off, going into this figure, the face sculpt is it's a good sculpt, but the face looks a little bit small on this figure. I'm going to show it to you again. Hopefully you can see it through my grainy camera. It's the hair, although the face is a little small, the hair on this figure is awesome, and it still moves. She can look up and down, side to side. The cape doesn't really restrict the movement much, so that is a total plus. Going into the articulation, we talked about the head. It's she has the elbow, oh Jesus Christ, I keep calling shoulders elbows. She has the shoulder, the elbow, her hands turn. She has like the bicep cut under her tits, waist, hip, double jointed knee. Love it. And her feet go up and down. They're not on a pivot. So, first off, I'll say I love the fact that I have the first appearance Storm figure. It's Storm is like Spider-Man. Anytime they release a figure of her, I'm gonna get it. It's I didn't actively collect the line. I don't know how many Storm figures are in the line. There should be at least 4, just to She's had 4, really distinct costumes over the years. Every single one should be made. It's my main problem with this figure, and because it's Storm, I'm not gonna judge it too harshly. This is a problem that affects a lot of female figures from the Marvel Universe line. She can turn her hand, but there's no, everything is like this. There's no articulation to, put her hands like that to summon the wind. It's Other than the small face, again, I'll show you. The head should have been a little bit bigger. It's I know they have the tooling to make a beautiful black lady. It's they can make a figure look like Tom Hiddleston. So, I don't want this to look like Halle Berry. I want this to be a unique sculpt. So the face it's she suffers from the giraffe neck. The arms don't turn. Posability wise, though, you can, I mean, she's summoning the storm. So, no, it's character-wise, she gets 10 out of 10. It's again, she kind of suffers from a lot of the female articulation, which I know they could do a lot better. She's kind of, even this is kind of like a diaper. That's kind of what it makes me feel like. And she's not the only character that suffers from that. It's I would still, it's Storm. It's this character alone is going to get 10 out of 10 for me. As I said, it's I got those 14 figures. This was the first one I grabbed. You're into figures, you're into, the Marvel 4-inch figures. Get it? Absolutely. I've only given one figure a bad fucking review, and that was the Doc Ock. Wait till I get to the Vulture. But anyway, so yeah, get the. It's a good figure. It's certainly, comic wise, looks exactly, pretty much like Giant Size X-Men #1. It's despite a few minor complaints on the figure, I like it. So, yeah, definitely don't hesitate. If you get a chance to get this figure, go for it. All right. So, is TS Hawkeye? Anything you need to say in the comments, unless you're super fucking religious. And I don't know who Ryan is. So, hey, have a great night. Keep on collecting.